So everybody been making these top 10s games or something like that. Something like top 10 video games of all time. And I thought I would jump on here and do it too. I've been seeing everybody do it on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, streamers, non-streamers, small content creators, big content creators. There's a lot of people doing this. So I'm thinking, hey, we doing gaming content, we doing all that crazy stuff. Let's jump on here and do that too.
Bendio, the home of casual gaming.
So welcome back, ladies and gents, to another video. It's going to be on the shorter side. It's going to be more of a commentary, just having a good time. And we're going to start with my list, honestly. It's only 10 games, so it's going to be a short little video here. But I think my list is pretty good, I'm not going to lie. I don't think my list is too bad. But overall, at the end of the day, this comes down to opinion base. And I would like to know what you guys think about these games in general, in terms of the listing. And also what your top 10 games actually are as well. Before we get into all the crazy nonsense with my top 10 lists, I want to give out some honorable mentions. Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. 1 and 2. I had played 1 on the channel a little bit, but I never got to finish the game. Red Dead 2 was just fantastic, dude. There's nothing on this planet that can probably beat it besides my top 10 list. So that's why I'm putting it into the honorable mentions. I only see might even flip it later down the line and put Red Dead 2 into the list. But man, Red Dead 2 is an extremely good game. You can't beat it. Gears of War 2. Gears of War 2 is definitely an honorable mention for me. Just a great game. My favorite Gears of War game. It's just overall an extremely satisfying game to play. No matter if I'm playing it now or 5 years ago or even 10 years from now. It's an extremely good game. Bloodborne. Bloodborne was so freaking good. I love Bloodborne. The weapons, the drip, the bosses, Ludwig. Oh my gosh. Like Gurman, oh my goodness, there are so many great bosses in that game. Another one is Bannerlord. Bannerlord, Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord. The first one, Warband, was pretty good in my opinion, but I think Bannerlord just does it really well with the updated graphics and stuff like that. And not only that, I think that game was just extremely good at just portraying medieval combat. Obviously, it's not realistic medieval combat, but I never seen a game that really puts you on the battlefield and just duking it out while still having that strategic aspect to a certain degree. Bannerlord just does medieval combat justice to a certain degree, even though it should be upgraded and should be, less Hollywood in my opinion. But at the end of the day, still a fantastic game. Obviously, it has a lot of other issues as well, which is why I can't put it on my list. It's nowhere near top 25 for me, but it's definitely an honorable mention. And my last honorable mention is Crusader Kings 3. Does medieval combat extremely well. Medieval, like just simply civilization, building up your country, building up your kingdom, empire, whatever it is, and just the mechanics, the features in the game, the strategic avenues you can go through. And not only that, the fact that you can just get it down and basically just role play 100% into the game. But let's get right into my top 10 lists. Number 10 is Gears of War 3. I love Gears of War 2. I played it on the channel for YouTube memberships. But I think Gears of War 3 takes number 2 and just does it a little bit better. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but it does a little better. So Gears of War 3 is definitely my number 10 choice. It's definitely a solid choice in my opinion. Great game. It has some features I don't really like about the game. But overall, Gears of War 3 was close to the perfect Gears game. I hope E-Day and all that stuff comes to break it and break all the records of Gears of War in terms of the franchise and stuff like that, because I'm really looking forward to Gears of War E-Day, even though I heard nothing about it, which is kind of sad, honestly. I don't even know if it's going to continue in development or anything like that, but I'm hoping for the best for the Gears of War franchise. But number 10 is Gears of War 3. Number 9 is obviously Halo. Halo 3 was fire. ODST was insane. I love that DLC. Everything about that is just extremely good. There's just something about the atmosphere of Gears or of Halo 3. It's by far one of my favorite in terms of immersion, and not only that, just simply what it means to be in that universe. It's extremely good. Halo 3, extremely good. Even though I do prefer Halo Reach just a tad bit, just because of the story is, in my opinion, a little bit better. But ODST was insane. That DLC, it's extremely hard to beat that. So number 9 is Halo 3. Number 8, Black Ops 2. I grew up playing Black Ops 2 for the longest time. It was my main Call of Duty. I reached like I played all the other Call of Duties before then, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare the original, but Black Ops 2 for me was just I was old enough to understand the game. I was old enough to put the hours in the game. And not only that, a lot of my friends played it. I have so many amazing memories in Black Ops 2. It's a no-brainer for me for this list that Black Ops 2 has to be on there. So I'm putting it at number 8. Number 7, Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 did a lot of things that just shook the gaming world. Many of the decisions were just peak. Not only that, there was a lot more control in the player's hands in terms of the story, and that was kind of rare for the time. And not only that, Mass Effect is just a good series overall. Although Mass Effect 3 did have a shaking ending and all that stuff, it wasn't exactly the best, so I'm giving it to Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2, just the story, the atmosphere, everything. It's not the best I've seen, don't get me wrong, it's not the best I've seen overall, but they hit so many points in every category, you kind of have to give it a good rating. Mass Effect 2 is my rank 7 for this list. Number 6, Minecraft. Minecraft is self-explanatory. A lot of good memories. Great game in general. I mean, a great game. It's probably a phenomenal game. A once-in-a-generation game. It's self-explanatory. Everyone loves Minecraft. And if you don't like Minecraft, well, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know how you don't like Minecraft. Minecraft is an excellent game all over the board. And I think what's underrated about Minecraft is that Minecraft, in terms of longevity, the game is still ongoing with the mods and even not mods, and vanilla Minecraft is going strong as well. Longevity plays a big part in terms of a game's success and just overall feel, and the fact that Minecraft is still going strong just shows how good of a game it actually is. Number 5, I haven't heard anyone talk about this, but this is one of my personal favorite games, Saints Row 2. I believe Saints Row 2 is probably the best action comedy type game there is out there right now. Action comedy, and I believe it's the best gangster game. Don't get me wrong, Grand Theft Auto is really good. I love GTA 4. GTA 4 was peak. GTA 5, it was alright, nothing too crazy. GTA San Andreas was really good. GTA San Andreas and GTA 4 are really good, but I personally love Saints Row 2. Something about the comedy, the characters, the story, the way it incorporates these action sequences, and not only that, the silliness. I think sometimes games take themselves way too seriously, and Saints Row 2, the OG series, I'm not talking about the superhero series and all that crap, we don't talk about that crap, but Saints Row 1 was pretty good, but Saints Row 2 for me was just undefeated. I played it for the longest time and I still play it, and I did my first episode on the channel for YouTube memberships, so it's extremely good game, just as chaotic and brilliant as it always was for me, and it always will be for me. It's a great game. I believe it's the best gangster game there is. Number 5, Saints Row 2. I had to add a racing game on here, and obviously for me, I always think Midnight Club is way better than Need for Speed. So number 4 is Midnight Club Los Angeles. Now there's a lot of good Midnight Clubs out there. I don't think Midnight Club Los Angeles is the best Midnight Club, but the fact that I've been living in Los Angeles for my whole life and stuff like that, just seeing a game in my hometown city, GTA 5 was like that, but GTA 5 was a little bit different from the standard. I think Midnight Club just does it extremely well, like extremely well. And then obviously the racing mechanics, all the crazy cars, the mechanics, just Midnight Club in general is just extremely good. You combine those two for me, and it's just like, it's a brilliant game. I can't beat the idea that I'm racing in my hometown. It's extremely crazy. I grew up watching Fast and Furious and stuff like that. It's like insane how crazy some of these developments actually are in terms of gaming. And Midnight Club Los Angeles is probably the best racing game in my opinion. Even modern racing games can't compare to it. It's just extremely good. Number 3, I'm a big fan of Front Software. I have Elden Ring posters up and stuff like that, but I gotta go back to my bread and butter, Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is the excellent trilogy. I think Dark Souls 3 was the excellent ending to the Dark Souls franchise. That game has so many good bosses, so many good mechanics, so many good characters, and not only that, it ties it really well in terms of the ending of the series, and the DLCs, immaculate. Front Software doesn't usually drop the ball when it comes to DLCs, but man, those DLCs excellent. Gale as the ending fight of the series just ties it together. It really defines the characters, the story, the themes, the messages in the game. Dark Souls 3 is definitely a top 10 game. I don't care what anyone says. It's a great game. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Now, this is also a kind of a throw-in pick for me, just for the simple fact that, like, this game is extremely heavy on the memories. Saint Rose 2, Minecraft, all those stuff are heavy on the memories, but for me, I think WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 was by far the best in terms of my family memories, and not only that, just memories in general of classic gaming, like just old school Xbox 360 gaming. I always think of SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, and I think SmackDown vs. Raw had a crazy gaming stretch. It had like from 2006 or like 2007 or something all the way up to like the 2011s, 2012. They had an extremely good gaming streak overall in terms of just producing high quality games. So if you want to add on like 2007 or 2008 or whatever it is, I 100% agree with you. For me, it's 2011 though. And obviously, the number one game is pretty self-explanatory for me. I talked about Dark Souls 3. I obviously got to throw Elden Ring in there. Elden Ring, in my opinion, is the best in terms of RPG, in terms of like a more story-based RPG, and everything else that combines what I love about Front Software games and Souls-likes. The difficulty, good. The characters, immaculate. The weapons, fantastic. The developments overall in terms of your journey, immaculate. Like, you can't tell me that the progression in that game is so satisfying. It is. It's extremely satisfying. And not only that, it allows you to use strategy in the game. Not only strategies you learned along the way, not strategies bringing in from other games, for example, Dark Souls 3 or even Hollow Knight or whatever. Any strategy you can bring from that whole category of difficult games, you can bring it into Elden Ring. Not only that, Elden Ring has, like I said, great progression. You feel like you're progressing no matter if you win or lose. And that's the biggest thing. And obviously we go back to the one thing that brings me into the Front Software games every single time. Difficulty and trial and error and becoming the stronger person at the end of the fight. Win, lose, win, 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 lose, repeat. I think that's one of the fundamental core aspects of life. And Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3, even Bloodborne, even Dark Souls 2, even Dark Souls 1. There's something about their games does it extremely well. But like I said, number one is Elden Ring for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and my list. It's pretty self-explanatory. I think all these games are really, really good. And even if you don't agree with my list, I think you will agree with a lot of these games. A lot of these games are just solid choices in my opinion. And I love every single one of them. Let me know what you guys think about my list and what games are your favorite games as well, as I said earlier. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, or whatever it is for you. Bye-bye.